All right, good morning, everyone. It's great to see you. Let's go ahead and get started in our comfortable seated posture. So we'll start on the floor using a folded blanket or towel or pillow. And go ahead and sit in a comfortable position. Feel free to stretch your legs out if you need to. Rest the hands in the lap or on your knees and just close your eyes for a moment. And take a nice deep breath in and out through your nose. Good. And just notice your posture. So we're slowly starting to turn our awareness inward. You're going to lengthen from the base of the spine, all the way up the back, through the neck, through the top of your head. Relax down through the forehead and around your eyes. Relax your jaw. Through the neck, the throat, the shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. And relax back up through the shoulders, through the upper back, your chest and lungs, down through your heart center. Relax your abdomen, your lower back, from the hips all the way down the legs, through your feet and your toes. And then withdraw your awareness even more and focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale deeply. And just count the length of your inhale and the length of your exhale and even out your breath. Good. With your next exhale, let's bring the chin forward. Let your head hang down. We're going to stretch through the back of the neck, drawing your chest up towards your chin, and just hold. And then let your head roll to one side. Faces forward. Your ear can hang towards your shoulder. Relax your jaw. And now around to the back. Let your head go back. And then over to the other side. Good. Let your head come back down to the front. And we'll do a few circles. Inhale as you roll your head to the back. Exhale as you come back to the front. I don't know if my microphone's picking it up, but it's super windy out. I don't know if it's like that at your house. But hopefully you can hear me just fine. I'll just do a few circles. Good. Same number of circles to each side. And when you're done, just let your head hang down. Let's clasp the hands together, lay them gently on the back of your head, add a little weight to the stretch and hold. And bring your head back up, put one hand on the head, the other one can rest on the leg, gently draw the ear toward the shoulder and hold. And then over to the other side. Good, and bring your head back to center. Go ahead and look from side to side, back and forth. And let your head come back to center. All right, let's draw the arms up in front of you. We'll do our little eagle twist. So you're gonna let one elbow come under the other or one inside of the other. Hands are back to back, or you can wrap them around again and just draw those elbows up. So we're just gonna stretch your upper back and shoulders and hold. And nice deep breath again. Good. Inhale as you exhale, let the elbows come down and untwist. And let's do the other side. So go ahead and bring the arms up. Put the other elbow inside. Hands go back to back or wrap them around again. Draw the elbows upward and hold. And breathe. 2. And 3. Inhale as you exhale. Go ahead and bring those elbows down and untwist. Good. Arms by the side. Inhale, reach out and up. And stretch. Clasp the hands together. Reach towards the ceiling. Exhale to one side. Inhale as you come up and exhale over. And inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale to center. And exhale. Go ahead and bring yourself back up and draw back slightly with the arms and stretch. And let's place the hands on the back of the head. We'll go even deeper now in the stretch. Draw the elbows back. So you can do either side to begin with. Inhale as you exhale, lean to your side. Put your hand on the mat. So let's start there. If you want to slide down to the elbow and forearm, you can do that. Look up towards the ceiling and then inhale. And as you exhale, just look forward, reach your arm over your head and stretch. Drawing the hip towards the floor, the opposite hip. And 2, 3, and 4. And turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. Good. All right, we're going to switch the feet around. So go ahead and undo the legs. Put the opposite foot on the inside. Or if you have a leg straight, you can switch your legs. Let's switch how we clasp the hands together. So put the opposite hand on top. Go ahead and stretch out. And draw your arms back. Good. Place the hands on the back of the head. Elbows back. Inhale. As you exhale, let's go to the other side. And start with the hand on the mat. You can come on down onto the forearm and look up towards the ceiling. And inhale. As you exhale, look forward, reach your arm out and stretch. And 2. And 3. Good. And turn the palm upward. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. All right, let's take the hands behind your back, clasp them together. Gently roll the shoulders back. Hold. And relax. Go ahead and reach forward. Let your fingertips touch your shoulders. We'll just do a few circles in, back, and around. Good, and let's change direction. And relax. Let your arms come down. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Just rock the feet in and out a couple of times. Stretch your legs. Good. Let's do a seated posture to try to stretch out your back and hips a little bit. I'm going to actually slide off the blanket and put that to the side. It's up to you, whatever feels comfortable. But I like to be flat on the floor for this one. So this one, we're going to tuck one heel all the way in. Let's have the other heel out in front. So your feet are about maybe a foot apart. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, and then as you exhale, lean forward. So you want to line the heels up, but they're apart from each other. You're going to feel that in your hip, and you're just going to gently lean forward. You don't have to go far to feel a stretch, and just breathe. Good, and then let's kind of twist to one side, stretch a little bit, twist over to the other side. And it gives you a different type of stretch, and then come back to center and go ahead and stretch your legs out. Rock your feet in and out a couple of times. Okay, let's do the other side. So tuck the other heel in, place your foot out in front so you've got some space between the feet, and just line the heels up. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. As you exhale, just lean forward into your stretch. Good. Take your time and use your breath to help you with all of these postures. Each time you inhale and then exhale, you can go just a little deeper into the stretch. Good. And we'll stretch over to one side and then over to the other. And back to center. And go ahead and bring yourself up and stretch the legs out in front of you. Just rock your feet, rock your legs in and out a little bit. Good. All right, let's come over onto the hands and knees. Do that nice warm up for your back, right? The cat and dog tail stretch. Use your blanket for extra padding if you want. I'm just going to adjust my camera a little bit. I notice it's angled a little high. There we go. Make it easier for you to see. Okay, so let's place the hands on the mat, hip distance apart, knees hip distance, toes and feet relaxed. And when you're ready, tuck your chin in, round your back as you exhale. And then arch your back and look up as you inhale. And exhale. And inhale. So you feel that good stretch all on the back as you exhale, round your back, and then as you inhale, feel that stretch to your abdomen. Good. Next exhale, let's bring the hips right back to your heels. So this is a great stretch for that lower back. Reach all the way out through your fingertips. If you tend to have a tight lower back, this sequence is a good sequence for you to do every day with the cat and dog tail stretch and then the half tortoise. So these videos, I'm putting them all up on the Candace, what do I call it? It's Candace Rose Yoga on the YouTube channel. So you can always go back and revisit these throughout the week. Good, and go ahead and come back up. I find for me that if I can stretch at least like 3 times a week, that usually helps to where I feel, don't wake up too stiff. All right, we're gonna add a variation here. So let's start with the left side because it's my outside leg. You're gonna bring your forehead and knee towards each other as you exhale. And then extend the leg, look up and inhale. Exhale, bring the knee and forehead together or towards each other. Extend the leg, look up and inhale. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. Let's do 7. One more. Good. And then from here, let's just take a break. You're going to sit your hips back to your heels, forehead to the mat, stretch it out. I want you to open and close your fingers and your fists a couple of times. Stretch your wrists and hands. Good. Let's come back up onto the hands and knees. Hands are under the shoulders again. Knees hip distance. We're going to do the other side. So you're gonna take that, the right knee and forehead towards each other as you exhale. Extend the leg, look up and inhale. And then 2. And inhale. And 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. One more. And 7. Good. And then knees to the mat, hips back to the heels, forehead to the mat. Reach all the way out through your fingertips and open and close your wrists and hands a couple of times. You can even rock your hips from side to side if that feels good. I like that on the lower back. All right. And then from here, let's come up onto the hands and knees and slide the right knee all the way up. We're going to stretch the hips. So you're going to take that right heel, turn it in a little bit so it's kind of by that left hip bone. Stretch your left leg back. Look forward as you inhale. Exhale as you come on down. So you can rest on the forearms, or you can come down and put your forehead all the way down onto your forearms, whatever feels comfortable for you, and just hold for a moment. Nice, slow, deep breath. All right, bring your chest up. Let's place the hands firmly on the mat. We're going to use the downward dog to transition between the two sides. So you're going to press your hands into the mat. You're on the ball of that back foot. Lift your hips. Step your right foot back and just let your head hang. Good. You can soften your knees a little bit. Feet are about hip distance apart. Lift your hips towards the ceiling. Press your chest back towards your thighs and just hold. Nice deep breath here. All right. Let your shoulders come forward. Let the knees touch down to the mat. And let's draw the other leg forward. So the left knee comes up, turn the heel in, stretch your right leg back. Inhale as you look forward and stretch. And then exhale as you come on down. And again, you can decide if you're going to rest on the forearms or you're going to bring your forehead down to the mat and just hold. And take a nice deep breath in and out through your nose. And just focus with your breathing. And bring your chest up, hands firmly on the mat. From here, you can step it back into your downward dog and stretch. Let's do the runner stretch. Bend one knee, push the opposite heel to the mat. Alternate your legs back and forth. And bring your shoulders forward, knees touch down to the mat. Let's sit back towards that left heel, twist over to the right, and stretch out your lower back and just hold. Good, and we'll come back to center over to the other side, sit back towards the right heel, twist over to the left and stretch. Breathe. Good, and come back to center. You're back up onto the hands and knees. Let your toes curl under. We'll sit right back on the heels so we can stretch your feet out, the arches of your feet. All right, and then from here, Let's come on up, and you can just set your blanket off to the side. All right, go ahead and bring yourself right up to standing posture. All right. Feet about hip distance, hands on the hips. We'll start with a little twist in. So keep your knees soft. Lean forward. Roll to the back as you inhale. Exhale back to the front. Good, and change direction. And back to center. Hang in your front bend. Inhale as you exhale, fold. Go ahead and let yourself just hang. Sway from side to side. Relax all the tension down your back. Nice deep breath. Soften your knees. Reach out to the floor in front of you. So you're going to come on down into your squat. Go ahead and do that. And let's go back into the front bend. Good. Bring your chest up, hands to your hips for balance. Inhale as you come on up. Let's do a little variation on our front bend. So we're going to bring the feet closer to each other. We're going to do a little balancing. So you've got your hands on your hips. Take one foot, cross it over the other foot. Now you can put the foot out in front if you want and give yourself some space. And this is a little easier with the balance. Or you can let your small toes touch. Try to bring your feet alongside each other. Either way works. Inhale as you exhale, fold forward. And then let your arms hang and your head hang if you feel comfortable with that. So it takes a little bit of balance. Just hold. You're going to feel that through the backs of your legs. And bring your chest up and hands to your hips for balance. Good. Let's do the other side. So you're going to step that foot over. And again, you can give it some space where you can touch the heel, the small toes. Inhale as you exhale, fold forward. And relax. Let your arms hang. Let your head hang. Nice deep breath. Good, and bring your chest up and hands onto your hips and go ahead and undo the legs. All right. Okay, so let's do some more balancing. We're gonna place the hands on the hips, feet are about hip distance. You can switch to either leg, so whichever one you want to start on. Find your point to focus on, to stare at. You're gonna bring the opposite leg up, okay? And I want you to draw a big circle with your foot. You can even point your toe if you want. Draw a big circle in one direction. Now let's change direction to keep your balance. Trying to keep like the thigh parallel to the floor if you can. Good. Now extend the leg. Point your toes and then just rotate your ankle in one direction. You can hear my ankle. Change direction. I don't know if you could pick that up on the mic, but it was cracking there. Good. All right, let's do the other leg. So it also builds a little bit of strength. So we're going to get your balance, find your focal point, something to stare at, bring your opposite leg up so the thigh is like parallel to the floor, and just make a nice big circle with your foot. You're also loosening up the knee. And let's change direction. Good, and extend the leg and rotate your foot or your ankle. Good, change direction. And relax. All right. Okay, let's have the feet about hip distance again. Let's fold down into a front bend. Let your head hang, let your arms hang, and just sway from side to side. Good. Bring the chest up, hands to the hips. Inhale as you come on up. And let's draw the feet closer to each other now. All right, hands at the heart as you exhale. Next inhale, reach out and up. And you're going to let the fingertips touch. This time I want you to reach to the ceiling. Exhale, lean to one side. So we'll do our half moon. As you push out on your opposite hip. Inhale as you come up. Exhale over. Inhale to center. And exhale. Inhale as you come up. And exhale. Good. And this will take us right into that vinyasa. Inhale, exhale as you fold. All the way down. Hands in the front of your legs. Inhale and draw your chest forward and stretch. And then exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach and come all the way up. And then bring your hands back to the heart as you exhale. Inhale and reach up. And exhale as you fold. Hands on the front of the legs, inhale. Stretch out your back, exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach and come on up. And exhale back to the heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Place the hands in the front of your legs, inhale and stretch. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Inhale. Exhale as you fold. Hands on the legs, draw the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. Reach and come on up. And back to the heart. Good, let's do one more. Inhale, reach up. And exhale as you fold. Hands on the legs, draw the chest forward, inhale. And exhale. And reach and come on up. And back to the heart. And just pause for a moment. Good, and relax. Let your arms come down. Relax your legs. All right. So let's open the feet wide, one foot to either edge of the mat, hands on the legs. We're going to go a little deeper with our stretch. So extend one arm out with the palm facing upward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slide the other arm down your leg and stretch as you exhale. Inhale, reach and come on up. Exhale, let your arm come down. And reach. Inhale, exhale, slide the arm down. Inhale and exhale. And reach up. Stretch. Inhale. And exhale and reach. And inhale. And as you exhale. Good. Let's do a front bend. This time we're going to reach up. Inhale as you stretch, and I want you to reach forward as you're bending forward, but we're going to hold with your chest parallel to the floor. So if you're comfortable keeping your ears, about where your arms are, you can do that, or you can look forward if that feels better. And we're just going to reach and hold. One more breath. Inhale as you exhale, fold all the way down. Good. You can soften your knees a little bit here. Okay. Reach over to your right leg, or either leg actually, and try to bring your head toward your knee in that direction. And reach over to the other leg, do the same thing. Try to bring your head towards your knee in that direction, and then come back to center. Good. We're going to bend the knees. I want you to reach forward onto the floor, and with your own comfort level, I should say, how far you want to go. See if you can get your feet a little bit wider. You kind of heel toe your feet out. But you do want to keep your toes pointing straight ahead so you're not going to slip. And if you feel like you can come down onto your elbows, go ahead and do that. So it's just kind of a wider front bend, split leg front bend. Just hold for a moment. Okay, now from here, to come out of this pose, you want to come back up onto your hands. If you were down on the forearms, just kind of heel toe your feet in to a comfortable distance where you can step them in. And then let's come down into a squat. So you're going to bring yourself all the way down. Good. And then from here, we're going to sit all the way down onto the mat. So go ahead and bring yourself down carefully. Stretch your legs out for a moment in front of you. Rock your feet in and out a little bit. Rocking the feet kind of side by side. All right, just taking a look at the clock here. How do I want to do next? You know what, let's do this one. Let's open the legs out, and if you want to use a blanket or pillow to sit on, feel free to do that. We're just going to sit up nice and tall, lean forward and stretch. So similar to that split leg front bend, but we're going to go a little deeper this time. And if you're comfortable folding or leaning forward, you can do that. Also moving from leg to leg can be a really good stretch. Back and forth. Just kind of take your time. Okay, as you're moving through your practice, one of the sort of main things you want to be doing is you want to be aware, right? Practicing your awareness of how do you feel? You know, is your body tight in any area? Can you move through that? Focusing on your breath and even noticing your thoughts as they come up. And this practice that you're doing, right, of practicing awareness, let's go ahead and come up and draw the feet in. This is one of the best tools for relieving stress, right? And changing, being able to change patterns. So if you can be aware of your breath through your Hatha yoga class, then throughout the day, it's going to be easier for you to pay attention to your breath. And if things are getting really busy, or you've been working for hours on the computer, or maybe something stressful comes up in your life, conversation or a situation, that part of your brain is going to pay attention and is going to notice your breath, or notice your posture, or notice how you're feeling. So you've got sort of one part of your thoughts or brain that's sort of engaged almost on autopilot in what's happening, and you'll have another part that'll be paying attention. It's that part that's paying attention that can take that deep breath in that moment. So start practicing your awareness throughout the day in all kinds of situations. Practice just taking a nice deep breath and doing it consciously, and then see how your situation plays out, right? Because you'll be coming from a much better space. All right, let's lean forward. That's probably one of the greatest, I would say, gifts that I've received from doing yoga over the years, is that ability to practice that awareness. You know, besides feeling better and having good, you know, being able to stretch and having a body that feels healthy and flexible. All right, let's bring the knees up, stretch your legs out in front of you. Rock your feet in and out a little bit, side to side. All right. Okay, I do want to do a little bit on the back. So let's have you come on down now. You can use your blanket if you want. Stretch it out. All right. And then when you come on down onto your back, always come down with your knees bent like this so that you can round your lower back. That makes it easier on the lower back, so you're not going to strain. And lower yourself all the way down. Once you're flat on your back, you can clasp your hands across your legs and just rock a little bit from left to right, side to side. And take a deep breath. Massage your lower back. Make a circle with your big knees, kind of roll them out away from you and draw them into you. Nice big circle. Good, and change direction. All right, feet about hip distance apart, hands or arms by the sides. We're going to lift up into a bridge posture. Go ahead and give yourself a nice arch. Hold, pressing your feet firmly into the mat. Breathe. Inhale as you exhale, roll down slowly. And draw the knees into your chest, relax your back. Good, one more time, feet on the mat, hip distance apart. Lift your hips, and stretch, and hold. Inhale as you exhale, roll down slowly. And draw your knees up into your chest and relax your back. All right, let's keep those knees together. Open your arms out to the sides. We'll go to the left. And just lower those legs all the way down to the mat, the floor. Let your feet rest on the floor. Turn your head to the right and reach out through your hand and stretch. You can even pull down on the legs if you want. So you're doing a nice little twist. Get comfortable. Close your eyes if you like and take a deep breath. Good, and bring your knees up to center. Exhale over to the other side. Let's do the same thing on this side. Reach out through that left arm, look out towards your left hand and stretch. Breathe. Good, and bring your knees back to center. All right, stretch yourself all the way down onto your mat. And just allow the floor to support your body. Your arms rest by your sides with your palms facing upward. Rock your feet in and out a couple of times. And just let your feet fall out to the sides. Close your eyes softly. Take a nice deep breath in and out through the nose. Inhale. And exhale deeply. Good. And just relax now through the top of the head. Relax down through your forehead. Relax around your eyes. And relax your jaw. If your teeth are clenched, separate the teeth slightly. Keep your lips closed softly. Continue to relax down through the neck, the shoulders, down the arms to your fingertips. And back up through the shoulders. And take a nice deep breath and relax down through the torso. From your hips all the way down the legs to your feet and toes. And exhale and inhale deeply. Relaxing through the toes and feet, the lower legs, knees, and upper legs. Relax your hips and your pelvis, through your abdomen, through the lower back. And relax to the heart center, your upper back, your chest and lungs, from the shoulders all the way down to the fingertips and back up through the shoulders. Relax through the neck and through the face and through the top of your head. And now for just a few breaths, a few moments, I want you to keep your awareness at the point between your eyebrows. So your eyes are closed. Let your gaze go upward. This is the Ajna chakra. It's a two-petaled lotus flower. That's sort of the symbol of that chakra. And the color is purple or violet. So just imagine that color. You might see the color actually of that chakra, or you can imagine it right at the point between your eyebrows. Everything is relaxed. And your gaze is relaxed as you look up. And we have a few moments left of our relaxation. So I'm going to take you through sort of visualizing the chakras. So let's go to the crown, the very top of your head. Imagine like 1,000-petaled lotus flower. So if you want to just think of white or golden light at the crown center, you can do that. If you like picturing a flower, you can imagine that, and all the petals open. And just focus for a moment with your awareness at the crown center. Moving down to the chakra at the point between your eyebrows, your third eye, the purple lotus flower. And now move down to the base of your throat. Imagine a beautiful blue lotus flower. So the color blue, either a sky blue or a darker blue, right at the throat chakra, right at the base of your throat. Moving down, that's your Vishuddhi chakra, moving down to the Anahata chakra at your heart center. Imagine at your heart center a green lotus flower. So the color green right at the heart. And then down to the stomach area, your Manipura chakra, the yellow golden color, right at your abdomen, your mid-center, right around the navel. So the color of gold or yellow right at this point. And down to the second chakra, which is right at your pelvis, that's orange. So imagine that beautiful orange color right around your pelvis. And down to the root chakra at the base, which is red, right at the base of your tailbone. Beautiful red lotus flower. And you can even imagine that there are chakras or chakras are just energy centers or energy vortexes within the body. Think of the meridians or the nadis, the energy channels in your system, and these are sort of little vortexes that come together. So even at the base of your feet and in the palms of your hands, you have energy centers or chakras. So just imagine the palms of your hands and the base of your feet being very open, vibrant with the light. And just imagine your whole body now can breathe, is filled with life force energy and all the beautiful chakras. Everything is balanced within you, within your body. And you can take this peace and this energy with you through the whole day. It's going to carry you throughout the whole day. And now slowly start to bring your awareness back to your body, moving your fingers, moving your toes. And And as you start to come out of your relaxation, you can slowly pull your knees into your chest and relax your back. And you can either rock up to a seated posture or you can rest on your side for just a moment. Good, and then slowly come up to a seated posture. And we will close this portion of the class, hands to the heart for a moment. Namaste. All right, you have an awesome, wonderful day. Remember to practice your awareness throughout the day. Those of you that would like to stay and do a little bit of meditation and breathing at the end here, feel free to do that. Get set up, comfortable blanket or pillow. If you want to even sit on a chair, you certainly can do that. Just sit with a nice straight back. Okay, you want to find a position that's comfortable for you to sit in so that you're not distracted, right? Just come to a comfortable seated posture, lengthen from the base of the spine, all the way up through the back, through the neck, through the top of your head again. I'm going to add in a little visualization this morning to go along with the breathing. So let's imagine maybe 100 feet above your head or higher, whatever feels comfortable for you. I want you to imagine beautiful light, white light, golden light, whatever comes to mind. Think of it as sort of source energy. And imagine this light comes down through a channel and just pours into the crown center and what we call the Sushumna, the main channel, energy channel of the body. Just imagine there's like a tube, if you will, and this energy is going to pour through the crown of your head all the way down your body, along the spine, all the way out through the tailbone or the base. And imagine that light can go all the way into the center or the core of the earth. So this life force energy flows through you to the core of the center. And when it gets to the core, the center of the earth, it bounces back up, comes back up through that channel, all the way to your heart center. So you're drawing energy from source energy, call it like Father, Son, Mother Earth, drawing up energy from the earth, and it comes together at your heart. And so just imagine at your heart center, this globe, this beautiful orb of light, as it fills your entire body with light. And imagine that that light can fill the entire room that you're in. And now the whole building that you're in, that light expands out to your neighborhood, your community, into the town, the city. That light is expanding into the state, the country, the continent, the earth, the planet, the universe. This light is endless. Good, and then bring your awareness back to the source of this energy, your own body, your own energy being. And today let's do the 5 minutes of breathing, the Matrika Pranayama, where you touch your thumb and first finger, tip of your first finger together. That would be your first breath. And then with the second breath, your thumb and the first knuckle touch. The third breath, your thumb and second knuckle touch. And then at the crease where the hand and finger come together is number 4. We're going to do that through the entire hand, doing 16 breaths. Count to yourself the length of your inhale, count the length of your exhale as you go through this breathing technique. And allow your breath to slow down gradually and naturally. Thank you, Gita. You have a great day.